I apologize if some of these first videos are pretty dull. As far as content, you know, beginning of any Minecraft is always going to start kind of slow. But for me especially, this is my first time doing it, so yeah, it might be a while before things get interesting, and I would completely understand if you chose to go watch, you know, Captain Sparkles or Pause on Pause or Seth Bling or someone like that, or, you know, Aurelian, because like I think I said already, she's kind of my favorite. I don't know, something about girl gamers, you know, I just love the idea that like girls can be gamers too. I really hate those kind of stereotypes. Ooh, spider. I heard a spider, but I don't see any openings, so I don't think he can get through. Yeah, I should be safe as long as I stay here. Well, I'm gonna see what's over here. Shoot, he might crawl up that wall. He might try. Yeah, he's gonna try to crawl up that wall. I don't see him anywhere, but if he's down there, he's definitely gonna try to crawl up that wall. Let's get some more coal while it's right here. I'm gonna have to look up what I can do with granite, because there's definitely a reason they added it to the game. You know, they I guess they could just add blocks that don't have a purpose, but like that doesn't usually happen. And even when it does, like with lapis lazuli or lapis lazuli, however you say that, even with like that block, they finally added a purpose to it in this version in 1.8. You now need that as well in order to enchant. So, you know, even if there isn't... Fuck. Hardcore, I don't get lives back. That's gonna suck. I'm getting too careless already. Yeah, but yeah, like I was saying, even if something doesn't have a purpose quite yet, there's a good chance that it will, eventually. Alright. Mine, mine, mine. Ha, it's mine, and I'm also mining. Yay! I make a lot of stupid jokes, and I'm guessing that the more I talk, the more that those will come out, because I don't really know what else to say, so I'm just going to be talking kind of out of my behind a little bit here. Let's just make like a ton of these. Well, I guess I need more sticks first. I always do that. I never look at the amount of materials that I have first. I always just kind of place everything and just hope that it's enough. Like, I count mentally to make sure I have enough supplies to make at least one, but if I'm making more than one, I never actually count before. Let's just do that right now then. I am going to need more wood. Let's do... How many is that? I don't like to take up more room in my inventory than needed, especially at the beginning. But what I can do is start cooking some of this iron. Let's put that up there. Let's just put like 4 there so I don't use too much. But I'm going to get more here in a second, so I wanted... You know, 1 coal will heat a stack of 8, or like melt a stack of 8 things. But I'm about to cook more, so I'll just throw more in there right now. Iron, iron. Again, I'm not falling down on those blocks because I don't know what's below them yet. And alright, so I should be good. Whole time pressing shift too. I feel like the way that I'm doing this is I'm starting to give like, I don't know if it's tips or if I'm just like talking through my mental process out loud. I guess it could be both, but that might be what happens with these videos. I might just like run out of things to say and start talking my thoughts out loud. I don't know, I'm really interested. I'm very much a science person, so I'm very interested in like methodology and research and results. So a lot of this right now is gonna feel like I'm analyzing myself, which, you know, maybe that's not a bad thing. Maybe that's something that people want to see. Maybe I'll actually get more than, you know, myself and my mother to watch these videos. Actually, I kind of hope my mom doesn't watch these videos. I love my mom, and actually yesterday was her birthday, but I don't know, personal lives separate from family lives sometimes. Yeah. Down, down, down we go. Just taking my time here. Got all day. Oh, hey, I did regenerate health. Oh, that's... Yeah, that's it. Oh, hey, there's another cave up there. For a while there, I was still in UHC mode, so I was assuming that my health does not regenerate automatically, which is what I'm used to playing. So I guess I don't have to be quite as cautious, but you know, I'm still not just going to go haywire here and just start going blind at everything. But yeah, I was just getting my modes mixed up there. Yeah, so hardcore, I can actually regenerate health, which will be incredible and very useful. But what'll happen is if I die, then I lose everything. Everything completely, 100%, totally. I will lose. I should block this up. Yeah, let's do that fairly quickly here. Yeah, so that's kind of why I think this might be an interesting video series, because I feel like this will be like my main content, is doing the survival modes. I also like hope to one day like start doing a lot of mini games, maybe meet some other people doing Minecraft out there. They'd be willing to do some mini games together, record those, put them on channel, you know, stuff like that. But for the most part, my individual things will be, you know, this kind of stuff where I'm doing the hardcore modes and seeing how long I can survive. It's like a personal challenge to myself. There was one that I was playing not too long ago, before I started recording on YouTube. Obviously, this is the first video, so you know that. But are these cobblestones? That's the andesite. Andesite, that's what it's called. Andesite. Okay. So what was I saying? Yeah, so there was one that I was doing not too long ago, a hardcore mode by myself, where I got really far. I had this like huge, awesome, incredible base going, everything like that. And then, I don't remember how I died, but it was just something really stupid. I think that I just like looked directly at an Enderman without being prepared at all, and which that's freaking terrifying, by the way, the noise they make. But it was just something stupid like that, and it just like reached over and killed me. So hopefully I won't be doing that here. Another kind of side goal of these is to make myself a better UHC fighter in the making here, by doing these videos, you know, all these practice tutorials, things like that. This is going to keep tripping me out, so I'm going to clear this out. So if that's a byproduct of doing these videos, then that's great. And, you know, that way, even if, you know, nobody watches them at all, I will still feel personally satisfied with the results. Okay, so yeah, what should I do now? So it looks like I've got a pretty nice, like, cave base here started. I've never found cave systems this quickly, but this one looks like it's going straight down. And I believe I've blocked off all of the other access points at this time. So I think the next thing to do is just to start exploring down. I have a lava source up here. I'd like to get that bow and arrow quicker rather than later. If it doesn't happen, that's fine, but I guess another goal could be to look for some spiders. Let's see, yeah, I only have one feather, so I have to find some flint if I want some arrows too. I also really want to experiment with potions this season. That's something that I've never really done. Yeah, I've never experimented with potions before. I always see them, like, people using them, but I'd like to get to know how to use those better. So I think that's going to be like a long-term goal here, is to go through and, you know, maybe I'll look up before how to make them, just so I save a little bit of time here so it's not completely boring. But I could do that. Yeah, that sounds like a good long-term goal. Is this will be like the potion making hardcore mode. Fuck, there's a skeleton down there. Yeah, I think I should just accept right now that my language is not going to be the best. And, you know, if it bothers you, I understand. You're not somebody who's going to watch my series. That's okay. I'm not offended. I will understand if that's a reason. That skeleton is terrifying me though right now. I need to get down there.